Alice Walker's Colored Purple and Catherine Stockett's The Help are two important novels that center on the experiences of African American women in 20th century America. Although both works deal with themes of racism, sexism, and social injustice, they differ in their narrative style, depth of characterization, and place in the historical context of the period. In this article, we will compare the strengths and weaknesses of the two novels and try to answer the question which one is better. Narrative style and perspective. Color Purple. The novel is autobiographical in nature, told through letters by a woman named Celie. This insider's perspective draws the reader deeper into Celie's emotional world and reveals the devastating effects of racism and sexism on the individual. Help. Written in the third person, combining the perspectives of multiple characters. This narrative style provides a broader perspective of the atmosphere of the racist South in Mississippi in the 1960s. However, some critics argue that this multiple point of view reduces the depth of the characters, themes and messages, commonalities. Both novels deal with the devastating effects of racism and sexism on the individual, women's solidarity, the struggle for freedom, and the search for identity. Differences. Colorful Purple is about an inner journey, while Aid is more of a social protest. While religion and faith is an important theme in Colored Purple, political and social struggle is more prominent in Help. Characters. Colorful Purple, featuring unforgettable characters such as Celie, Nettie, and Shug Avery. The novel emphasizes the strength and solidarity of women. Help. Characters like Ibeline, Minnie, and Skeeter tell the story of ordinary people fighting against racism. However, some critics argue that these characters are somewhat cliched. Historical context. Color Purple. The novel covers a wide time span from the early to mid-20th century and references important events in African American history. The Help. It centers on the civil rights movement of the 1960s and reflects the social and political atmosphere of this period. Criticisms and controversies. Colorful Purple. The novel's language and narrative style may be challenging for some readers, but its universal themes and strong characters have earned it an important place in the literary world. Help. Despite the novel's popularity, it was criticized for not dealing with the issue of racism in enough depth and for reducing some characters to stereotypes. There have also been debates about whether it is ethical for a white writer to tell the story of Black women. Conclusion. Although The Color Purple and Aid are both important and impressive novels, they are distinguished by their different narrative styles, themes, and depth of character. The Color Purple has a more introspective journey and universal themes, while The Help is more of a social protest and deals with the civil rights movement of the 1960s. Which is better is a matter of personal preference. Both novels make readers think about and empathize with issues such as racism, sexism, and social injustice. In conclusion, The Color Purple and The Help are both important works that deal with the experiences of African American women from different perspectives. Both novels have left their mark on the literary world and increased readers' sensitivity to these issues. Alice Walker's The Color Purple and Catherine Stockett's The Help are two important novels that have been both critically acclaimed and controversial. Both works resonated greatly in the literary world because they dealt with important issues such as racism, sexism, and social injustice in the United States. Both novels have left their mark on the literary world by drawing attention to important issues such as racism and sexism. However, they differ in their narrative styles, character depths, and thematic aspects. While The Color Purple stands out with its more introspective journey and universal themes, The Help is more of a social protest and deals with the civil rights movement of the 1960s. The question of which novel is better is a matter of personal preference. Readers' own experiences, expectations, and sensibilities will influence this decision. In conclusion, both novels have an important place in the literary world and make readers think about and empathize with these issues.